I am a lazy high school student. Definitely overcooked. I'm gonna still eat it. And 1 extra cup, that works. It's not like something is burning. We gotta be petite. And just drop 1 egg on the floor. I don't be knowing how to cook. Hi everyone, welcome back or to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Daquon. It's pull up a seat because we finna get into some things. Today is gonna be a very fun video because I have not done anything like this in a while. And so we're gonna be meal prepping our weekly meals. If you keep up with the weekly vlogs, then you know that I am a meal prep girl down. Like meal prep is probably the only reason why I maintain being healthy. I am not a fitness coach, I am not a nutritionist. If you need that, go find somebody else. This is not that place. We all know that I only meal prep for one reason, and it's because I am a lazy high school student. I want to put something in the refrigerator, pull it back out, and put it in the microwave. That's all we want to do. And so this is going to be geared towards that. This is going to be geared to those people who have a busy life, but we still need to eat. We're not going to go into macros. We're not going to go into nutrition, anything like that. We're just going to use a scale to make sure that everything is even inside of the portion bowls. And so let's get into it. I got my paper out. So this week for breakfast, I want to do the egg wraps. Y'all have seen these in the vlogs. I'm finally sharing the recipe with y'all. It's very simple. It's very simple. And so that has spinach, bell peppers, onions, and cheese, and then tortilla, whatever you want to do. Next, we got blueberry syrup. This is not a breakfast food. However, it is for my coffee. Y'all know I love me a good latte. For lunch food, we have a kale salad that's going to last us basically all week because of how much kale I got. That has chickpeas, pasta, corn, onions, and kale, obviously. It's so good. And then we'll obviously have a sauce that goes up to it. Dinner food is super simple. I always try to get a protein, a carb, and a vegetable in it. And so we have beef, sweet potatoes, and beans. That's it. That's really it. I mean, I'm gonna zhuzh it down. You know, it's not like just that with no flavor. It's gonna be good, I promise. I make this probably every other week. The Gigi Hadid vodka pasta. I don't put any vodka in it though. Lastly, we have a very simple, very generic gym bro type of meal. Chicken breast, rice, and broccoli. Your oven is going to be your best friend when you meal prep because guess what? You can put something in here and go about your business and do something else. It is the best thing ever created for these type of situations. Like I just said, your oven is gonna be your best friend on meal prep days. And so we're gonna start on the stuff that needs to go into the oven first. I'm starting my egg wraps. You can do it in any order that you feel, but this is what works best for me. I'm gonna crack 5 eggs and I just dropped 1 egg on the floor. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Sometimes I smell eggs and I just wanna throw up. I don't know what like triggers it, but I will like look at an egg, smell an egg, and I'm just like, that's disgusting, never put that near me. Okay, back to the scheduled program. I'm gonna season my eggs with some garlic powder, some seasoned salt, some pepper. You can keep yours plain if you want to. I'm black, so I need oh my gosh, I need a little bit of season and every little thing. Okay, once those are good, now you're gonna go in with a little bit of yogurt. I'm just using these Oikos. You can just use the eggs on their own, but I like adding this for some extra protein. I just go until there's no more chunks of anything in it. It's gonna get lighter, just like that. I don't see any chunks. And so now we're gonna add some onions. I already meal prepped my onions. I just cut them up last night because I knew I didn't wanna be doing too much in the morning. Oh, y'all can't even see. So I just added my onions. I literally added just a handful of them. And then I have some green bell peppers. We're gonna use these a lot. I cut these up last night also. I don't really like too much of these, so I'm gonna just add this much. Get you some sort of pan that you wanna use and grease it down. It doesn't matter what you're greasing it down with. Just grease it down because you don't want it to stick to the sides. These don't stick to it. So we're just gonna add this in here. Like that, period. Try to get every last drop because egg is expensive nowadays. I add a buttload of spinach. It looks like a lot, but the thing about spinach is that, oh, I'm just splashing everything everywhere. It's gonna decrease to like really, really, really tiny. Like this thing is gonna be like the size of a toenail. I don't know how much it shrinks, but it shrinks a lot. And so I'm gonna add that in there and I'm gonna set her to the side because we're gonna start on the rest of the stuff because I really wanna put everything into the oven at the same time. We're about to start on our banana pumpkin muffins. I don't remember if I said that there was pumpkin in them before. I definitely think that you can make them without the pumpkin. I got a big thing of it for fall and I haven't used the whole thing. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to get rid of it, but we're gonna add these in here and we're gonna mash them up really quick. The recipe that I found cooks them at like 350, but I'm doing it at 375 because I want everything to get done when I want it to get done and I don't wanna have to like put separate stuff in there and then wait for the oven to warm up again and I'm not doing all that. I had to switch to 2 cameras because it feels really weird speaking, but not speaking to you. You know what I mean? Now that that's open, we can attempt to open this can of pumpkin puree. I feel like every single time I try to use a can opener, I have to relearn how to use it. Like, why isn't this side opening now? Like you were just working on this whole other part, now you don't wanna work. What the heck? I don't have half a cup of measuring cup, so we're just gonna do it in this thingy, like the actual cup thing. Honestly, I'm not too pressed about this being too like, ooh, like you gotta do this perfectly. The one thing I will say about baking, y'all know I don't like baking because you gotta be baking requires you to be too exact. That's the one thing I don't like. I like to cook and eyeball. Y'all see, I don't measure anything out for real unless I got to measure something out. I do wonder if people who are watching this, sound off in the comments, if y'all are watching this actually to get like, ooh, inspo, or y'all just like, let's chill with Daquon. I don't really think that people would come here to be like, oh, I need a tutorial. I don't consider this video a tutorial. Don't trust what I'm saying because it might be wrong. I have to pull up the video again because I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. Vanilla extract and like vanilla bean paste is so freaking expensive. I don't even know how that's even possible. I know that you can make your own. I'm gonna add a little bit more, just a dash, because that's all I needed from the other one, but there was nothing left in it. I probably should have mixed this up better. You see all the chunks in there? You know what? Fight me, I don't care. It's fine. You know, I'm the only one eating it. Y'all aren't eating this. If you want it more smooth, make it more smooth. I don't really care. A lot of times I do wonder if my voice is actually annoying as I think it is. Like, I think it's because I edit so much, I just get used to it, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, why do I talk like that? Why does my voice go up when I say that? I'd be like, hi everyone. And I'd be like, okay, Daquon, girl, it's 7 in the morning, keep it cute, girl. Okay, I'm gonna have to speed run through this because I feel like I've been yapping y'all ear off on this recipe. 1/4 maple syrup, but I'm gonna just eyeball it because y'all know how we do it. Another thing of Greek yogurt, 1.5. I'm gonna add some cinnamon and a little bit of pumpkin spice. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that is a lot. Okay, maybe a lot. Okay, 2 cups of flour. That seems like a lot to me. She is one thick mama, okay? Now we're gonna add some chocolate chips. Y'all know, measure with your heart. Measure with your heart, baby. Oh, I just dropped one. We're gonna fold these inside of it. The one thing I do like about this recipe is that it's not too bakey. Like, obviously we're baking, but like, y'all see me, I just did it right here. I ain't gotta walk away. I ain't gotta wait 3 hours for it to cure. I ain't gotta wait, come back, puff it back down, put it in the refrigerator, then spit on it and do a trick on it. Like, I ain't gotta do any of that. You know, she's super simple. I just gotta put her in her pan and go about my business. You can honestly put it in like a big square pan if you wanna just cut it up. Muffins are a lot cuter than a bunch of squares of muffin cake. Okay, I think that should be enough to start and we'll see where that gets us. Perfect. This is my first time ever making these, and so I'm really hoping that they come out all right. And so we're just gonna hurry up and put these bad boys in the oven. Oh no. Okay, we're good. We have a couple more things that we need to prep to go into the oven. I have some marinated chicken breasts that need to be put into the oven also. Have about either 5 or 6. Marinated them in mustard, salt, pepper, garlic powder, seasoned salt. So super simple. Oh, and Cajun seasoning. I have one other pan that I can use. This one's like really weird. Like, it's cut in really different places. Okay. Actually, no, that's the one that I had to cut up because there was like some like not enjoyable pieces on it. Inside of this, I'm gonna do my frozen broccoli. We're just gonna throw her right up in there. I don't measure it out. I just sort of eyeball it because I'm gonna need a lot of broccoli, and this again is gonna shrink down into some tiny little bits. And we don't want tiny little bits. We want a lot of pieces. So I'm gonna add a whole thing of it. Now that this is all situated, we're gonna add it into the oven. Now, one thing I will say is that I don't know the times on any of these. For me, the eggs typically take 15 to 25 minutes. The broccoli is gonna come out first because I don't really want to cook them. I just want them like steamed a little bit. Ice that's already on them is gonna do a good job at doing that. Let's pop everything in the oven. All right, guys, the chicken breasts need to cook a little bit more. I don't know what to do with the water. I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT what to do with the water that's like floating in there. So I've taken out the egg wraps and the muffins. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I don't think these muffins are good. No. It literally looks just so doughy. I think I overcooked them. I definitely overcooked them. Now I have my pasta and my rice going. It says my rice is done. I don't think this is done all the way though. Definitely not. Because I put so much rice in it, I knew it wasn't gonna cook all the way. I'm gonna add in 1 extra cup of water. I'm gonna keep it on the warm setting and let it just sit there. Actually, I'm gonna unplug it because it's already hot. But she's gonna sit there for a little while and we're gonna start on the rest of our little appetizer thingies, I guess. All right, guys, I just finished up skinning my sweet potatoes and now we're about to chop these up. These things are honestly so hard to cut in my opinion. Like, I think I'm gonna just do it like that. I tried doing it like straight down one time and they just did not cooperate. Like, see, that's what I get for trying to do some new stuff. We have this knife, but I think this one is made for like meats and stuff because it's not serrated. Okay, at least, I mean, it helps get through like the tough pieces, I guess, and I can actually press down on it better. Right now, we're at about 3 hours of cooking. I also ended up putting some more broccoli in the oven because it really did not look like I put that much broccoli in there once it all came out. And so I put some more in the oven and we're gonna put these in the oven and we're also gonna put our chickpeas in there too. I have like 2 more in here that I'm gonna cut up really quick. You think I'm gonna cut my finger off if I just like, pow? That works. I'm not gonna do it on this one because that's a little too risque for me. I haven't meal prepped in about 2 weeks, and the reason I am doing it this week is because I'm starting back swim at the end of the week, but I'm doing obviously discipline diaries where we're like trying to get our life back on track. And this really isn't a big part of it, like nutrition wise, but it is gonna help me sort of be on track so that I'm not slaving in this kitchen when my mom doesn't cook all the time, or if I don't wanna like eat something super duper unhealthy, I can just come in here, pick me a quick meal and go about my business. Oh, okay. All right, guys, we're finally done cooking. We're finally done meal prepping. I fast-tracked the last part of this video because it was moving a little too slow for me. So here's what we have on the menu for this week. We have our Gigi Hadid pasta. This stuff is so good. I added a little bit more tomato paste than I usually do. And so we're gonna see how that tastes. We have a lot of these containers of broccoli, rice, and our ground beef, and a little bit of bean and green pepper, well, bell peppers. We have like 4 containers of those, I think. Yeah, I got a lot of food out of those. And then we have our ground beef and then our sweet potatoes. We only have 2 of these because I wanted to use the most amount of sweet potatoes that I possibly could. We have 9 of these bad boys, so I could have 2 every morning, and I'd be perfectly fine. And then we have some leftover pasta that we're probably gonna end up eating one random night when we're bored and we just want something that's really good but really quick. In addition to those, I kept my promise and I ended up making my blueberry syrup. This stuff is so good. I got a whole bottle of it. And then I usually use the leftover blueberry like mashed up, and I just put them in a tea thing and brew some tea with them. And so we got a sweet tea infused with blueberries. And so that's gonna be really good. We, however, did not get to making a salad because the chickpeas did not work out. The corn got all weird. We also didn't even end up doing anything with the chicken breast because I ruined those. I don't know why y'all let me do that. I fried them things, laid them to the side, did everything to them. I think I can make them soft, put them in a buffalo dip, and that'll be good. I think I'm gonna do that this week. That is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys have fun. Hope y'all learned something also. I don't be knowing how to cook all the time. As y'all could obviously see that everything didn't go as planned. We definitely tried our best and we definitely are gonna get a lot of protein, a lot of food, a lot of carbs, a lot of healthy fat. If I can sacrifice 6 hours of my life to make some food before the beginning of the week, I'm gonna do it. With that being said, I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.